Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 88
of
the Calypso Cigar Review Podcast. I'm Brandon Luna.
I'm Randy Rankin.
He's here again.
Back to back.
I know,
Three
right?
in a row.
It's crazy.
3 in a row.
It's crazy.
And we're at the Calypso Cigar Shop and Lounge in Richardson, Texas.
We are.
And it's episode 88, so this would be the Drew Pearson, Michael Irvin, Des Bryant version of our show. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I like it. I dig it.
Not bad.
And today we're going to jump the gun a little bit. We're gonna do what a lot of people do and put up our Christmas lights early. We're going to smoke the Viaje Christmas Tree. Check out that. Look at the gleam. If you're looking at the video version, it's like fling. Look at that. It's got a foil. It's like it's got a present wrapping on it. And this is actually just the first layer. So if you remove that, it's like a little present. It's like, oh, what is it?
Look,
it's a cigar.
It's a gift.
Oh, and look, and there's more underneath it. You got 2 more bands on it. So
is this an Alec Bradley cigar?
No. Oh, you would think. It is not an Alec Bradley, or it's not the Espada either. So it is a Viaje. Right. Makeup on this is Honduras origin. Wrapper.
It has a little Christmas tree on it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Nicaraguan Criollo wrapper. Binder, Nicaraguan, and filler are all Nicaraguan. So we're talking 4x60 on this. It's considered a short torpedo.
Short.
I would call it a nub.
Wasn't that a Phil Collins song?
Yeah.
No, that's
Studio. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song.
Torpedo.
That should be a song. We could make that into a song.
I'm going to go ahead because there's not much cigar to the band, so I'm going to deband early. At least that part.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. Otherwise, you're going to be
smoking
that.
Yeah.
Smoking that the first third here.
Going to cut with the Monte Cristo cigar scissor donated to us by Altitude USA and Eddie
Gavito. Tell you what, Eddie Gavito's family is a bunch of cool dudes, man.
Yeah.
They are a bunch of cool
hopefully meet
dudes.
The brother this week.
Your junior?
Yeah.
Or not Eddie.
Senior.
Senior. Senior's the brother, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's see what the cold draw taste, whatever. See what it's like. Anyway.
Musty.
Mm-hmm.
Very musty.
Mm-hmm.
For me. It's like old tobacco.
It's like, it smells like that old tobacco-y, leathery shoe taste.
Yeah, it's very much like a polished shoe.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to use
if you've ever licked one of those. I'm using my oldest lighter ever that's been through the ringer. It still works. I love this lighter. It is fantastic.
Why don't you marry it?
I would marry it if I wasn't already married to a fantastic woman that loves me. Because I have to say that because she might listen.
I did just eat a little while ago. Come on.
I just ate too. Life on the hard is road, man. Life on the hard is road. How's life been for you this week and last week?
Slow.
But
it will pick up.
Yeah. We're getting into that. We're getting into that magic hour. We're getting into that Christmas time.
You go out on your first road trip this week, huh?
Well, I've been on road trips already.
Not by yourself.
Yeah, I've been on road trips already by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Have I?
Well, that didn't count. Wasn't that a family trip that you went on?
No, I went to the Fort Worth and Arlington. That counts.
I'm talking hotel trip.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't count.
I count that.
No, hotel trips are what count.
I could stay in a hotel in Fort Worth if I wanted.
Because I've been in a lot of hotels lately. So yes.
Yeah, you have. All right, first puff.
Very spicy.
Retro Hell is allspice.
Yeah.
I just
took
secondhand.
That's
what happened to me. I was sitting there sucking on it and just went. It came right out and went right in my nose. Ouch.
Wow.
That's what happens when you smoke these little short guys.
Not very Christmassy so far.
No. There's a hints of pine. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no. I don't have any cedar or anything. It's just mostly just spicy tobacco at this point.
Yeah.
Some waftage there, which is nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this can be my first hotel venture by myself. I did a week in Houston with Sean, and this will be a week in Austin / San Antonio. So
good for you.
We stay with my dad in Austin, so that'll save me some bucks, and then I'm staying in a hotel in San Antonio. Not the La Quinta, unfortunately, because it was too expensive.
You couldn't get it?
It wasn't that I couldn't get it.
Hotels.com?
No, it was still $89 or something like that. Yeah. So, and what's funny is I looked at Hotels.com and Expedia and all those, and if you go straight through the vendor itself, it's the same price. So I'd rather get it through the vendor and get my points than get it through one of those other people and not get the points.
Hotels.com, you get points too.
Yeah. Expedia, you don't. So.
Nope.
So it kind of did make sense for me to go through one of those side vendors when it was just going to be the same price. So I got a choice hotel, a little suite thingamajiggy, and it was cheaper. It was like $10 or it wasn't. It was like $6 cheaper to get the 2 queen size beds rather than 1 king. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's just one bed. I'm gonna be sleeping on it. Doesn't matter if it's a king or queen.
Mm-hmm.
So I got their fridge and the microwave and stuff. So
That's cool.
that'll be cool. So I'm staying a couple days with my dad while I work Austin and the surrounding, San Marcos, New Braunfels area.
Yeah.
And then I'll be doing 2.5 days in San Antonio.
Cool. There you go. There you go. This will be my first foray into the DFW area by myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
So, Viaje, I haven't smoked a lot of them. Mostly it's been the stuff we've reviewed.
Yeah, me neither.
Calypso stopped carrying them a few years ago. So.
Yeah. And you guys had some really old stock.
Yeah.
Some old Skull and Bones and stuff like that, and Summerfests, Shaggy Foot Summerfests and stuff like that. We smoked some of those when we reviewed. Did we review any of those? I don't remember. I don't think we did.
Nope.
No.
Just the stuff you got.
Yeah, just the stuff I've
like the Mini Mom or whatever.
That was a Tatuaje, yeah.
That was Tatuaje.
Just stuff we've done over the past time. I don't think we've done very many of y'all. Someone sent us that Holy Sword or whatever that one was. It was like a listener that sent us one. It was actually really good.
Mm-hmm. I've liked most of the stuff I've had by him.
Yeah, this is a spicy meatball, man.
Mm-hmm.
This has no, there's no
really room to grow strength wise.
Yeah, it's just all strength and spice. So we'll see if it changes on us at all. I don't think it will, given the size. You're talking about basically if you hotbox it 30-minute smoke, if you take your time with it, you can probably get an hour out of it. But really, it's a 4x60, so it's essentially a nub. And
I like about it because it's a torpedo.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a 60 in your mouth. Mm-hmm. And that's what I don't like about the 60. I don't like
that's
that.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's exactly what she said. That's what I said, too, at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a second ago.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It does help, I think. I smoked nubs in, a couple times here and there, and I always like the torpedo nubs over the blunt nubs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It does make a difference.
It does make a difference, yeah.
60.
So, watch anything? You have any time to watch anything? Have you been watching any TV shows or movies or anything?
Yeah. I don't know what they are now.
Oh, okay, excellent. I watched. Did I tell you? Well, you saw the thing. I watched Halloween.
Yeah.
I sat down and watched it with my daughter. The TV version. I have the limited edition DVD that's numbered that came out that has the theatrical cut and the television cut. And what they did cool with the television cut was they actually cut together. They cut in the television footage because it was extra stuff.
Yeah.
But it still got all the gore and the violence and everything else. So it's still essentially it's
the longer version.
It's the longer version of it. Yeah. So
well, that's cool.
It has all the extra stuff in the beginning where Loomis is trying to tell him, he's he's bad, and all that stuff, and then him talking to Michael, he's like, I know what you are, and all that stuff.
Right.
And
yeah, that's cool. I like the TV version.
Yeah, so it's got all that extra stuff to it, but it actually really kind of slows down the movie. My daughter was like, we were 45 minutes into it, and he killed nobody yet. And I'm just like, wow, this is I don't remember it being that slow.
Well, he had to have killed the mechanic that he...
Yeah.
Because, when he escaped the hospital, he kills them. You don't see him kill the mechanic.
You don't see him kill it. It was just on the side of the road.
Right.
Yeah, you see the car and the clothes and stuff,
Yeah.
But, it was just like, no creative deaths until almost an hour into the movie. So it was slower than I remember, and I think that's because we watched the television version. But I still dig the movie. It's still fun. I like it a lot.
Well, you were here for a little bit when I was watching Freddy vs. Jason. I hadn't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
That movie was totally different than I remembered it being.
Yeah.
A lot of talking, and there's long stretches without killing where they're trying to figure out how they're going to get away and how they're going to... It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I still dig that movie, though.
I like it.
Fun.
I liked it, too. I was worried about it, thinking I wouldn't like it, and I wound up liking it.
Yeah, I liked it. I actually liked it a lot. Because it's pretty tongue-in-cheek, but there's a lot of really good... when Freddy and Jason finally do square off, it's pretty freaking awesome.
It's awesome.
Pretty freaking bad.
Yeah, there was some cool stuff, and I don't know which actor played Jason in that one.
It wasn't Kane.
It wasn't Kane,
yeah, which is not cool.
But this guy had a little flair to him. He had some, there's a scene where Freddy's trying to shoot these oxygen tanks at him like missiles.
Yeah.
And just those little subtle movements he would just make. It was like, that's so just really cool, just dodging them, not making big sweeping gestures, just a nice little, there you go, I'm out of the way. It's it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like a little flair from that guy. Because that's going to be a tough job for an actor.
To step into,
wearing a mask the whole time. No one ever sees your face. You do no face acting at all.
Yep.
You don't talk.
Yep.
So you just have to walk around and look menacing. So to add a little flair to it shows that you are a good actor, even though you're...
Yep, you got some chops.
Yeah, not
or the director was able to figure it out for you and tell you what to do.
Right.
Which probably is the case with a lot of people that play those type of roles. But
I wouldn't call Kane Hodder a good actor, but he brought something to Jason, and he's been in some movies that I've seen that he's been pretty good in.
Yeah.
Is he still the guy in Hatchet?
I believe he is. Yeah. I believe he still is. He still does Hatchet. Yeah. And this thing is smoking slow. You know.
It is good.
I thought it was going to be 30 minutes, and then we're at 10 minutes in, and it's still just like not even the first third. It's like going way slow.
Well, nice. As long as
and the draw is fine. I mean, the draw is fine.
Oh, it's wide open.
So yeah, it's a great draw, which means they've got good torpedo rollers, which is good.
It's putting out a lot of smoke.
Yep. I'm getting a little. There's some specifics to the spice now. It's slightly cinnamony in flavor to me.
Maybe.
Still very much leathery and shoeish. if that makes sense. Shoeish. Funny, she doesn't look shoeish.
It's Christmas. It can't be shoeish.
Yummy. All right, so we're going to take a little break. We'll come back for the second third of the Viaje Christmas Tree with a year on it.
With a year.
2013, yeah.
Nice.
Well, almost a year.
Getting close.
Yeah, getting close. All right, we're back for the second third of the Viaje Christmas Tree 2013. And,
my burn's a little off.
My burn is a little off as well, but for the most part, it's, it's passable. It's nothing I have to necessarily correct yet. We'll see. Got a pretty mighty ash. I haven't had to tap it, and it seems like it's really solid. So I know with a lot of these little guys, you can go the full amount here with an ash.
I once smoked a Rocky 99 Petite Perfecto, to where I was holding it like that, and it was all ash.
Oh, yeah?
It was really cool.
Cool.
There is a picture of it somewhere in the world.
I found a nice use for my wrapper right there.
Your cigar condom?
Yep. Middle finger, baby. Looks like a Bond hero. Middle finger.
So, Halloween was this past weekend. What'd you do?
I did the Halloween dad thing. Went and trick-or-treated with the kids, and Zoe was a little sick, so we were out for maybe an hour, just a couple houses in the neighborhood, and then took her home, and she was bummed, but I didn't want her getting more sick.
Or getting other people sick.
Yeah, or getting other people sick, exactly. So she didn't get much of a Halloween this year, but,
you just buy her some candy.
Sister got a crap ton of candy, so she's sharing, not against her will, basically, at this point. That's my candy!
Forced share.
Yeah. I was like, your sister didn't
Socialism.
get the
Socialism in the Luna house.
Socialism and candy, yes. So I guilted her that way, though. I told her, I was like, look, your sister was sick. She didn't get out as much. Look at her bag compared to your bag. You're going to be a jerk about it. She's like, oh, fine.
I'm going to ash because it's a little flaky.
All right.
It's about to fall.
So, yeah, that was pretty much it. Then we watched Halloween. And trying to think if I watched anything else horror movie-wise. TV shows, I watched Walking Dead and Z Nation, which is another zombie show that's actually really stupid, but I'm watching it still. I don't know why. So didn't really get into all the movies that I hoped to watch. I was hoping I had a list, I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch that, I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch that. I was going to watch Town of the Dreaded Sundown, the original. Yeah. Because I hadn't seen that
I was going to watch that too, and I wound up forgetting about it.
Yeah. But I'm going to put a bunch of stuff on my hard drive and take it with me on the road.
There you go.
Got my HDMI cable.
I got that email again from Netflix that I can come back for a free month.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to wait till I'm actually going to travel and start it then.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to starting it this week when I'm not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But there's a movie I watched, and it's just completely escaping me.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Must have not been that good.
Yeah. Oh, I watched a couple of movies I've already seen. I watched Frailty again. That's a great movie. We haven't talked about that in a long time. That's a Matthew McConaughey movie that was really good back when he was doing really crappy movies.
I don't even think about him being in that. I always just think about Bill Paxton.
And Powers Booth.
Yeah.
But no, McConaughey was good. He's kind of the thread. He's the one telling the story. And then I watched, because we talked about it, I watched Jason, Friday the 13th 3.
Yeah.
With the
3D. Yeah. Cool. I guess.
They do. The first one holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
And some of the sequels do as well. 3, not so much. Although I did like the story in 3.
Yeah.
But because remember they had the black bikers that were getting into the fight with Jason. Anytime someone stood up to Jason, I liked it.
Yeah.
because he would always seem shocked, like, what the fuck? And then next thing you know, just cut the arm off, like. But so yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So it was pretty quiet Halloween at the Luna household this year.
Yeah.
Went and hung out with Brandon a little bit afterwards too. Just let the kids play a little bit, and he was breaking out the Ronzacapa, so we drank way too much of that.
What is that?
A very short time rum.
Oh.
It's a very tasty rum. So
I never think about rum, but when I have it, if it's a good dark sipping rum, I like it. I just don't ever think about it.
Yeah, it's dark. It's some good dark sipping rum. So yeah, that was fun. That wasn't even planned. It was just she wanted to go and let the kids see each other's costumes, and then we ended up hanging out. So
well, that's cool.
It happens. What can you do?
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Well, there are worse people to hang out with.
Exactly.
A whole lot better people to hang out with too. But that's
I guess. But yeah, no, I like.
After the tricky player tried to play on me last week, and I sniffed that one out.
Games people play. Yeah, in the rep game. Rep life. I got to come up with I guess what's an R? I don't know, like that maybe. Rep life.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, we should do that. That should be a thing. # rep life. Make it a thing, people. Reps.
Get that trending.
Yep, that'd be great.
I was looking at things that were trending today on Twitter for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I had a notification, so I went to look at it, and I'm like, every now and then I know, what is trending? Nothing that should, got the elections coming up, nothing about that.
Wow.
It's just like...
all BS.
Yeah, just stupid stuff. I'm like, why would that trend?
Yeah. I haven't been on Twitter in forever, man. I post the show, and that's it. I haven't done anything with it. So, I even do that through the whatever, Podomatic and the other thing. So, I haven't been to Twitter.
I still like Twitter. I'm not on it that much, but I like it.
Been on Instagram here and there, but still,
very rare on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to be on it more.
Yeah. Well, it's busy, man. It's a busy job. It's a lot of windshield time and a lot of hanging out and stuff. When that doesn't sound like work, but it can be, depending on who you're hanging out with.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
So what did your kids go as again on Halloween?
Zoe went as Sugar Skull, the little Mexican Dia de los Muertos thing, and Sydney went as basically Assassin's Creed. She had the hood and everything with the sword and all that stuff. So
no, like Lara Croft or anything.
No,
like that, no. Is that even still a thing with girls? Girls still like the Lara Croft thing?
Every once in a while, you see them at bars and stuff, but I wouldn't see like little kids running around like that. But we saw some. Oh, the costumes really weren't that great this year. I didn't see a whole lot that I was like, oh, that was cool. That was well thought out. It was mostly just, crap off the shelf stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, we used to have my ex-wife and I had a couple friend that they used to do a big blowout Halloween party, and Pop would do the karaoke for it. And I miss those days. Those were killer parties.
Yeah.
How I got home from a couple of those, I don't know. They were fun. So I miss those parties. But I haven't really been to a Halloween party in years.
Yeah.
I was going to go Friday to see Pop, and I just didn't feel like driving. I'd been driving all week. Nope. Went home and watched movies.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. It's like I get home and I don't want to drive at all. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to get in the car.
Yeah.
It's the last thing I want to do is see the inside of my car again. I'm like, drive to go get groceries. And
oh well. Were you a big Halloween guy as a kid?
I loved Halloween.
Yeah.
That was my favorite holiday.
About what age did you quit trick-or-treating?
Okay,
well,
middle school.
Question.
Let's say middle school.
Was it because your parents made you?
No.
They just said you were too old for it? Or
no, it wasn't even really that. It was just, there was other stuff to do.
You never did teenage trick-or-treating?
Probably my freshman year.
Were you kind of being a jerk?
Probably my freshman year, but that was really about the extent of it, I think.
You put like a bandana around your neck, walk up, say trick or treat.
Yeah, right. That's it. Trick or treat.
Just so you can get the candy.
Yeah.
Piss off all the little kids.
Kids trick or treat late now, man. There were some kids out there that were like probably seniors and shit. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, this is the first year my roommate's wife actually did candy, because usually they turn off the lights and.
Yeah.
But I got home and there she was standing on the porch with a bunch of candy. It was crap candy. It was like suckers and stuff.
Yeah.
But people were ringing the doorbell well into 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, the teenagers tend to be assholes, basically. Like I saw them just walking from house to house, and if there was a bowl out, they just empty the bowl, go to the next house, empty the bowl. I'm like, jackass,
assholes.
Like, what a dick.
Yeah.
And one kid, like that we saw, I mean, I saw him straight up do it, and he like walked over, and I was like, "Oh no, we can't go there. Those kids emptied the bowl." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry here," and he like grabbed a whole handful and threw it in Zoe's thing. So that was kind of, you could tell he was a little guilty there.
Right.
But,
Well, at least he had a conscience.
Yeah, one of them did. The other ones were like, "Oh,
we took all the candy."
Yep. Oh, and I had one house that had a parents' treat. They had little things of Jello shots.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. Nice.
They were just out there. Woohoo!
My ex-wife said to her and her dad when he was alive, the kids would go trick-or-treating with the grandma or with her mom, and she and he would go trick-or-drinking. And they'd go knock on the neighbor's doors and go in for a drink, go to the next house, go in for a drink. So that trick-or-drinking is what they call it.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Well,
I guess
walk in the neighborhood.
Exactly. The more drunk you get, the hopefully not the trick, because it involves urine or shit, I'm sure, at that point. I'm going to rub scat on your window.
Oh, there was a house behind us. There was a creek behind us, and then a house behind on the other side of the creek. And this guy he decked out his yard and had cemeteries and and he had a loop that would play Halloween theme and then the Exorcist theme, just that loop, and had a fog machine. This guy, so we would, after we turned off our light, get rid of candy, we'd just go sit on our back porch and we could watch his. All the kids would get, some kids would get scared to death there. He had like a little mini haunted house too, where people would jump out at you and stuff.
Yeah,
it was
that's
fun.
cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, we didn't do the haunted house thing this year because we had one of my daughter's friends, their parents. He gets real into it. He gets a real badass costume every year. Like last year he was Michael Myers. This year he was the bunny from Donnie Darko, and he decorates the whole front yard. And then the next day after, they do a big haunted house in the neighborhood where rich people live. You know, one of the guys from radio lives there. I forget the guy's name, but he's a jackass. But anyway, and I didn't get to do it this year because I was after going out in the cold. The Friday night, Saturday I was like stuffed up, my throat hurt. I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting sick. I can't get sick. I got to be on the road. And so I just stayed home.
House.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
I've been to a haunted house in years.
Well, this was like I would have worked it. I would have actually been there scaring kids and shit. So,
but I mean, I haven't even been to one.
No, I haven't been to one in years either.
It's a long time.
They're fun. I mean, I love going to them. It's just I'd
love to have gone to Billy's.
They're the price of going to Six Flags now. Yeah. I mean, it's expensive as hell.
Well, Billy's seemed really cool.
Yeah,
Billy Pond.
Yeah, definitely.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome. I'd love to go to that. I'd like to see some video of it or something and see what it's like.
Oh, they were at the Phoenix Film Fright Fest, whatever. Yeah. This past weekend, it won Best Feature.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
I think it's like the third. Awesome. That's the third time they won Best Feature.
That's fantastic. Festival, so that's really cool. I want to see it again just to see how different it is. See the new cut.
Yeah.
I have to email them or something or call them and find out. Like, send us a copy, damn it.
Send us one. We'll screen it and
we'll see it.
Re-review it.
Exactly. Review it for cinema. That'd be cool. Talk about it there. Get them on that too for that matter. We need to do that.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so we're going to take a little break, come back for the last third of the Viaje 2013 Christmas Tree.
Burn almost corrected completely.
My burn is still slightly off, but not bad. And flavor profile wise,
it's not changing at all, but it's good. It's just a lot of flavor.
A lot of flavor, a lot of power.
Pepper, a lot of spice.
Tasty. We'll be back. All right, we're back for the last third of the 2013 Viaje Christmas Tree.
Maybe well into the last third.
Yeah, and it's getting nubby at this point. Yeah, we're getting to the finger burning stage. Pretty much the same all the way through. Maybe some woodsy notes is coming into this one at this point. I wouldn't say necessarily cedar.
It got a little milder, but not much. It still stayed pretty much the same throughout. But I liked it. I'd like to have smoked a little longer one.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with torpedoes is I guess I don't wet lip as much as most people, but I do wet lip enough that my end gets all falling apart.
Yeah, I'm not wet lipping this one that much, so that's good. Decent construction. The burn was a little off, but it never had to be corrected, and it was burning for a good long while, even just yapping and stuff and talking. So that's good. It's always good when you got good construction on a cigar. You don't have to relight it over and over and over again. So
I like it.
I would say it's a win for the Viaje. I'm kind of curious to see what they do this year. I haven't seen this year's yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Nope.
When do they usually release that?
Yeah, in November. So it's coming soon, I'm sure.
Cool.
So, God, what were we talking about before we got interrupted?
Thanksgiving,
yeah. You got plans?
I've got options. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
Did Nate invite you out to his dad's?
I think so. I don't know. I think we started to talk about it, and then that didn't happen. And then you've offered as well.
Yeah, you can definitely come
I might do like what I did last year where I hit a couple.
Hit both, yeah.
Well, I remember my cousin died on Thanksgiving last year. So
that's
I
right.
hung out with another cousin and then hung out with you. And yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely welcome to come over. And it's an estrogen farm over there. So
it is.
It'd be nice to have another guy to sit with and hang out.
And I won't be all sad.
Yeah, not this time.
Hopefully.
You won't be Eeyore.
Knock on wood.
Right.
Oh, that's what I watched. I watched Young Frankenstein this weekend. I hadn't seen that in a long time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Igor.
Igor. Should it be Froderick?
What's your lump on the other side? What lump?
What lump? That's greatness, man.
Yeah,
that's my hands down my favorite Mel Brooks. That and then probably Blazing Saddles second.
It's definitely probably my favorite one. No, yeah. If you put a gun to my head, it's Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, I agree.
Put the candle back.
Yep. Great knockers. Oh,
thank
you, Doctor.
Could be worse. Could be raining.
So many great
movie.
one-liners.
So
many great one-liners.
Set a give.
I love Set a Give. Yeah.
We're like 40-year spoiler alert at this
I
point.
know,
I'm not
right?
worried about it.
If you haven't seen that movie, shame on you. Go watch it.
Shame.
Fantastically hilarious movie, and really, it's Mel Brooks at the height of his game.
Yeah.
It is. You don't get much better than that. After that, it kind of drops off. You get into the Spaceballs territory and Men in Tights.
I liked Spaceballs. It just wasn't great.
Fun.
Men in Tights had moments.
Yeah, I mean, Young Frankenstein is hilarious start to finish. There's so many great jokes in it. Spaceballs, there's lulls where you're just like, ugh.
And Men in Tights, even more lulls.
Yeah, I couldn't even get through Men in Tights. We tried to watch it recently, and I was like, God, I can't.
The one
watch
that
this.
disappointed me was Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah,
because it had Leslie Nielsen and Mel Brooks, and it was just.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah, not great.
Yeah.
But Mel's still funny. You see him do stuff, all the time, interviews and stuff. He's still hilarious. And you see his little interviews that he does with people. And then he did the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was cool.
Where he did the 6 fingers. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Still a funny guy. He just doesn't necessarily make funny movies anymore.
The trigger for me watching Young Frankenstein was, I think it was Brian McGee.
Mm-hmm.
It's either Brian or Brandon.
Yeah.
Posted that Carol Burnett clip that I've sent you months ago that you still haven't watched.
No, I haven't watched
it. And
it.
it's hilarious. Where Tim Conway was told, you say elephant, we don't have time, just elephant is your answer. And he starts going off on a story about elephants. And it's pissing Carol and Vicky off. And Dick Van Dyke is laughing his ass off of it. It's so funny. So I watched that and I thought, I want to watch Private Eyes with Tim Conway. Well, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And I found Young Frankenstein. I'm like, I'll just watch that. So,
yeah. It's a good one.
It is.
It's a good one. Private Eyes is great too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we recommend those over and over and over again. Hopefully you've got them in your collection and you can watch them. They are fantastic.
And they're family fun.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah, Frankenstein's got a little innuendo, but
there's some innuendo. Still nothing. Yeah. Well, not only that, but the whole sex scene with
the Sweet
monster.
Mystery of Life song.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman's in it. So he's great.
I was going to make espresso. Yeah, great movie. Great movie. Love it. That'd be a top 10er Desert Island movie for me.
Oh yeah,
or Desert Island, I guess. Desert Island.
Desert Island.
Yeah, Desert Island.
I want to be deserted on Desert Island.
Banana pudding and cherry pie. I'm
French silk pie.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good
ice
stuff.
cream.
I know.
Just mounds and mounds of it.
I love ice cream, but as I get older, I'm a little bit more lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
It does.
Just gives me the farts. Something fierce.
It doesn't do that. It gives me the win. Something fierce. 2 episodes in a row. We're going to use that line. But no, it drives me out, and I get all. It's like,
I know,
but
it's so good. It's so good. Went to Marble Slab semi recently with. Sydney had never been. I'm like, you're 15 years old, never been to Marble Slab. I'm a horrible parent, so I took her there, and
you are.
And she's like, well, we've been to Baskin Robbins and Ben and Jerry's and stuff like that. So, but she was just watching them just beat the crap out of her ice cream. She's like, what are they doing? I'm like, that's what they do. She's like, I'm not gonna have any ice cream left. I'm like, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's good stuff.
So good.
It's good.
I was like, we ate that.
Damn it! I'll have to stop at Marble Slab.
Yeah, that was like our breakfast basically, because they just opened and we hadn't eaten yet.
I've had ice cream for breakfast many times in my life.
I had salad. That was all my day. It was ice cream and salad. That was all I had that day. And the salad probably put me over on calories, but
yeah, it was the salad that put you over on calories.
Well, I'm just saying it was, yeah, okay. Because ice cream doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Okay, good.
Does it?
Just a treat.
I hope. Yeah.
No,
it counts.
There's no calories in ice cream.
Yeah, no, it's all. Yeah,
it's just good stuff.
Just goes right out of you.
It's got milk in it. I mean, come on, it's got to be good for it.
Yeah, I can't drink milk anymore either, man.
Man, a nice cold glass of milk is so good, but I hate the way I feel the next day.
Yeah.
I can do milk in cereal because it's not a lot of milk.
Yeah.
But like I like the strawberry mini wheats, and then the milk turns into strawberry milk.
Yeah. That's good
so
stuff.
Good.
That's good stuff.
So
yeah.
good.
Yep. That is tasty. I haven't eaten cereal in forever. I can't tell you the last time I ate cereal.
You can tell me, we're friends.
Okay, it was a month ago.
Okay.
No, 2 months ago. Something like that. I don't eat cereal. I just don't do it. I'd rather have eggs.
At our age, we need to be eating shredded wheat.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
No, I don't have to worry about that at all.
I know you're Mexican.
Not only that, but it's just, between the coffees and the cigars, I'm going pretty good.
You're good? Okay, good.
Things are moving just fine.
All right. Glad to hear it, buddy.
Just, prefer not to do that at the B&M, but.
I think my cigar's out. It's not going to go any further.
It's tasty.
Thumbs up. Definitely thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely thumbs up. So, have you had that wall yet while driving around?
Oh, yeah.
The coffee cigar wall?
It was just the everything wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember I apologized to that
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So I was driving it down. I'm like, I haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
I probably should do that.
Yes.
Yep.
I apologize, Shell Station again.
Sphincter says what?
Sphincter says what? We've just been quoting movies right and left in this last segment here. Oh, man.
We need to get a cinema in, man.
We do.
Yeah? You down for that?
Yeah, we can do one.
Okay. Yeah, we can do one.
We'll go ahead and please the people. We'll please the people and give them
We got to get 5 in so we can get it on iHeartRadio and then never do another episode.
That second one started really slow on YouTube, but it's picked up a lot.
Yeah, it has.
The first one's like almost 800 views now.
I know. YouTube.
Not many comments. Still like 4 comments, but still.
Yeah, I'll take the 800 views. We need to just put boobs in every picture, I guess. That'll get us the views.
Exactly. So,
random pictures in the middle of it of boobs.
If you haven't checked this out on Cinema, we do smoke a cigar. Occasionally we mention something about cigars, but it's more of a pop culture, movie, TV type of show.
Yes.
And we get a little more rank.
Yeah.
A little bit, if that's possible.
Yeah.
But it's a fun show, so...
Check out Cinema. Yeah, and check us out all the places you can always find us.
You can always find us.
Yep.
iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, Podcast Land, Podomatic, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and did you have you looked at the stats at all for Podomatic? There was like
a couple days ago.
There was like one day. Did you see that? There was like one day. I don't know what happened. If someone said something about us or someone hosted us somewhere else, but we had one day. It was like 1,000-something downloads in one day.
Wow!
I'm like, what the hell?
Did we hit number 1 that day? I hope.
I have no idea. We got featured on Podomatic for that, but it was just I can't figure it out. I'm trying to find out like what was the deal with that day and what happened.
It's not me because I was gonna try to help her, and I realized I hadn't downloaded from iTunes in like 8 episodes.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So I thought that'll give us like 8 downloads here. So
right.
But I didn't do 1,000. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was something happened one day.
I looked at the cities, and Wichita is still the king.
Yeah.
But second, third place are just different cities almost every week. It's like Detroit one week, then it'll be Pittsburgh again, then it'll be Raleigh, North Carolina, and then it'll be Memphis was a big day when when big listenership one day.
That's weird. Yeah. Who knows? So, I don't know. But yeah, don't forget to add us on Twitter as well, Captain Funky Pants.
At Randy Rankin 43. At Cigar Deep Nate for Nate.
And at Calypso Cigar Rev for the show.
And
also add the Facebook as well.
Calypso Shop and Lounge and Calypso Cigar Review.
So as
our
always,
names are our names on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
True.
Sometimes we'll accept your friend request.
Maybe if we feel like it. I don't get on Facebook at all anymore.
Really?
Yeah, not on my personal one. I get on the PDR one, but that's it. So as always, it's been great smoking with you.
See you later, Brandon.
See you later, Randy.